Let's get straight to the point today. Economic conditions are worsening in your country, or your career growth had stalled, or it can be because of any other reason, but now you have decided to switch your countries to work somewhere else. Before making a decision, these 4 checks cannot be ignored unless you want to land in the same position again. The first check is to research which country has the biggest market for your profession. You can determine this by checking the economy size of any country, which country gives you the best GDP per person, and more importantly, which country hosts the biggest MNCs of the world. But the question here is, how can you get hold of such data? So the simple answer is, there are many open source websites that can give you all such data. I personally use Trading Economics. From there, you can fetch all the data regarding the economy of the country. But then there is the next big question. How can you check how many MNCs are present in that country? Again, simple answer. Use the social media platforms like LinkedIn. There is hardly any company which does not post its vacancies on LinkedIn, but most of us do not utilize the full potential of the social platform. So the advice would be to leave that Instagram scrolling for a bit and build your network on LinkedIn. You can use other websites like Glassdoor, which can tell you the average salary of every designation in every company in a particular country that you're looking for. So that whenever the HR reaches out to you, you already know where the starting negotiation point would be. Pro tip: do not look for the famous places like Dubai where everybody wants to move. Instead, look for all the underrated countries, because lesser the competition, easier it will be for you to grow among the ranks of a company. Countries like Ireland and other Scandinavian countries are lesser explored when it comes to job opportunities. Before we move ahead, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel, because that is the #1 way you can support us to grow faster. Moving on, so now you have checked all the countries that are open for you to move and which countries can reap the maximum benefits for your career. Now is the time to check what are the qualifications required for you to move to that particular country. Because every country has a specific set of requirements when it comes to qualifications. For example, if you are a chartered accountant and you're looking to move to another country, that particular country will have specific set of requirements in terms of audit, in terms of tax. So before you can start working as a chartered accountant in that particular country, you will need to pass certain examinations. Canada, UK, US, probably every country has a specific set of rules before you can start working there. And this does not apply to finance professionals only. This practically applies to every field. Which brings us to the next step, which is always be inclined to get a certification or degree that is widely accepted. Being a chartered accountant, ACCA has always helped me in global acceptability, where most of the local chartered accountants bodies fall behind. The next step is to check the tax implications in the country. Now, if you do not know, there are still some countries in the world which do not tax your income, and the gross income that you earn will land in your pocket. On the other hand, there are countries which not only tax your income, but your home countries will also tax the income that you earn abroad. Take for example European countries. These are welfare states, so you can pay up to 55% on the highest slab. For example, if you earn €100, on the highest slab you will be paying as much as €55 back to the state in terms of taxes. Similarly, US and Canada also tax its residents highly in terms of income tax. Worth mentioning here that India will also tax its non-residents who are working abroad and not just in India. So income tax becomes a big point of concern at some point, because in some countries, while you can see that the tax you pay is being spent on you, but in most of the countries, well, not so much. Then there are countries like the UAE, which do not tax your income by a penny. Even if you earn 1 million dirham a month, you can take it all home. Well, from effective management point of view, you can have a company registered in your name and manage your finances through that, but that is a whole topic for another video. But these are all short-term considerations. Now, if you're looking to move to a country to work, you will be definitely inclined to live there for a longer term, which makes us think about the retirement benefits. Mostly these benefits come in the form of social security, which you start getting once you become the citizen of that country. Australia, Canada, and the UK are the most popular countries these days which give you citizenship after you work there and live there for a while. and enjoy the access to social security and other healthcare facilities and then retire with ease. Now, European countries like Portugal have relaxed their citizenship rules these days, but I'm not sure if the inflation and the other working conditions are as good as the other countries we're discussing here. Some countries like the US, where the citizenship programs are considered to be very prestigious and offer the best services, but naturally they are harder to get. And the GCC countries, which will never give you a passport even if you spend a lifetime working here. So it is always a trade-off between the options you have open to migrate to and the facilities those countries offer to you in return. Tell us what you think about the video. Please do not forget to like it and subscribe to our channel, because that is the #1 way you can help this channel to grow. Till the next video, have a safe day everyone.